Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny. Tonight we are here at Slidell High School, and here's the tip-off for Northshore and Slidell. Big crosstown rivalry here on the east side of the parish. And it's Colby Warren and Moses Godock, and Godock bats that ball, but before it goes out of bounds, it's saved by Mason Ray. And that one will go out of bounds off of Jonathan Merriman. So throw in for the Panthers. Working around Mark Merriman. And tipped away on the pass. Good handle from Slidell. Tyler Harris. Back, working it around. Here's Jonathan Merriman. Up and good. Jumper is off the mark from Colby Warren. And taking it down court, Mason Ray. 0-0 game here early. Put it up good. Moses Godock getting way up there to lay the ball in. And from beyond the arc, here's Eddie Thomas. Now to Travis Harrington. Outside. Harrington bounce to Merriman. Bounce pass up to Colby and well off the mark, trying to attempt the hook shot there. So 2-0, North Shore leading. Godock down to Ryan. And loses the handle. Fast break for the Tigers. Ball given to Merriman. And it's tied up at 2 apiece as Jonathan Merriman lays it in. Merriman, the 6-foot, 165-pound sophomore for Coach Cimento. Bounce pass up. Here's Ryan. Ryan to Ratliff. Ray needs an option, gets it up to Moses Godock with the dunk. And this North Shore section goes crazy. And Slidell looking to respond after that. That silenced the Slidell crowd over there, and the North Shore crowd over by where we're sitting went wild. We have a throw-in coming from Tyler Harris. He's a sophomore. Colby Warren. That one up, it's off the mark. Slidell comes down with it. The putback doesn't go, and Godock comes up with it. And Spencer Aubin brings it down court. Guarded by Travis Harrington. Godock puts it up, sinks it. Godock on fire early in this one. 6 points. It's Harris. Over Harrington. Loses the handle on it. Gets it back. Ball is up. Sinks it for 2. Jonathan Merriman. Mason Ray coming down court for the Panthers. Ray, bounce pass up to Dylan Ryan, turns, puts it up, he's off the mark, and Colby Warren will come down, and he's tripped up. That foul is called on Godock. So throw in for the Tigers. Over here on near sideline, Tyler Harris throwing in for the Tigers. Finds Travis Harrington. Harrington, the lone senior in the starting lineup. We have 3 sophomores, Harrington, the senior, and Thomas, the junior. Pass up to Warren. And the foul called on Preston Ratliff. So Harris to throw it in for the Tigers. And gets it into Warren. Warren looking for an option to pass to, finds Travis Harrington, who puts it up. He's off the mark, and Godot comes down with it. Mason Ray working around, looking for option to pass to, finds Dylan Ryan, puts it up to Godot. Godot stays in bounds, and for three, off the mark. The attempt from Spencer Aubin. Northshore comes back with it, and the lay-in goes as Aubin lays it in. Three-point attempt for Slidell falls short. Mason Ray. They call the kick. So a throw in for Northshore. Hit the foot of a Slidell player, and Godot comes out. They'll take a rest on the bench as Devin Myers checks into the game for the Panthers. Northshore leads 8-4 here in the first, 3.5 remaining. Ratliff up to Ryan, layup, and foul is called. That one called on Colby Warren. That'll send Ryan to the line for the Panthers. Ryan's shot is up, sinks the first one. Northshore leading 9-4. And that one is off the mark. Warren comes down with it, going the other way. Merriman, pass, Warren, put jumper, sinks it. 6 points for the Tigers, 9 for the Panthers. Mason Ray setting up the play, trying to get around Merriman. He passes it off to Myers. Pass up, and the layup goes for Preston Ratliff. Northshore in the lead, 11-6, 2:47 remaining. Here in the first, Merriman driving outside Harrington for three. Oh, in and out of the rim. Here's Thomas. Neal dribble. Tyler Harris puts it up for three, that time off the mark, and Mason Ray will come down with it. Ray guarded by Merriman. Bounce pass picked off by Eddie Thomas. Thomas the other way, bounce pass to Merriman, puts it up, and Warren tried to tip it back. Warren getting it off the rebound. Shot does not go, and they call a travel on Colby Warren. And Coach Cimento not happy with that one, nor the student section here at Slidell High School. Pass up, good ball movement from the Panthers. Ratliff in there, they lose the handle on it. Diving for it, ball still loose, battling for it, and let's see what they call as two players got tangled up there. And they'll need to wipe up spot on the floor where the players were rolling around going for the ball. Good hustle and effort from both players. They tried to scoop up that ball. And we have a timeout called by Slidell with 1:38 remaining here in the first. Northshore up 11-6. Inbounds after the timeout, Tyler Harris. Harris thought about taking that three, looking to move the ball around. Passes to Merriman, nearly taken away. Here's Harris attempting the three, and he drains that one. Slidell within two, 1:18 remaining here in the first, and Mason Ray bringing the ball down court for the Panthers. Guarded by Merriman. Bounce pass up and slapped down. But North Shore gets the ball back. Here's a jumper that doesn't go from Auburn. They had a bunch of attempts. None of them went. Slidell quickly the other way, and the pass is batted. It somehow gets to Merriman and goes in. And we're tied up at 11 apiece with 50 seconds remaining here in the first. The Panthers and Mason Ray trying to quickly move the ball down. Rolling it, literally rolled it to Dylan Ryan, and Ryan able to make the basket. And North Shore has reclaimed the lead 13-11, under 30 seconds to go here in the first. And we have a packed house here tonight at Slidell. This big crosstown rivalry, both teams can make it out. There's Jonathan Merriman. There's 7 seconds, clock winding. Merriman puts it up off the mark. Ball slapped down. North Shore, 1 second to go, lofted up and off the backboard from Spencer Aubin, and that will end the first with North Shore in the lead, 13-11.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Starting off the second period, inbounds pass, North Shore driving down, picked his pocket. Harrington puts it up and he's fouled, it doesn't go. And the foul is called on Dylan Ryan as Travis Harrington had that fast break. Shot up, sinks it. It's Harrington's first points of the night on a free throw. And this one can tie it up. And Harrington's free throw is off the mark, so North Shore keeps the lead, 13-12. Godock back in the game. He was stellar at the very beginning. Here's Ryan passing to Godock. Godock staying out on the perimeter. And Dylan Ryan passing up to Myers. Myers loses the handle. Going the other way is Tyler Harris, who lays it in, and no, it's off the mark. North Shore comes down, and that pass tipped by Tyler Harris. That's the scrappiness of this Slidell defense. And the foul called. So we'll have a throw in for Harris. Harris looking for someone, time running down, passes out to Jonathan Merriman. Merriman finds Harrington. Harrington driving, goes reverse layup off the backboard, but nothing more. Mason Ryan will bring the ball down court. Giving it to Godock. Godock up, hook shot from Ryan, doesn't go. Loose ball, looking to get the rebound. Mason Ray off the mark. Godock puts it up. Godock now 8 points on the night. And he's got such a height advantage over everyone. My guess, I don't have a height on the roster here, but my guess is Godock's probably around 6'7", 6'8". Spinning, Colby Warren puts it up for two. Warren, 6'3", 175. Second tallest player on the Slidell team. Mason Ray, guarded by Harris. Ray puts it up and it goes and one. Foul is called on Tyler Harris. So Mason Ray will go to the line for the Panthers. Preston Ratliff checks back into the game for the Panthers. Also checking in is James Martin, as Spencer Aubin will head to the bench. About 6:17 to go here in the second. North Shore's up 17-14. And the shot goes for Mason Ray. Three-point play for the Panthers. Merriman working the ball down court. Turn, hook shot up off the mark, and rebound with Preston Ratliff. Ratliff. Now the ball with Ray. Ray coming down with Tyler Harris guarding him. Up Dylan Ryan. Nearly lost the handle. He gets it to Godock. Back to Martin. Martin, bounce pass. Up to Ryan. And stolen away. Picked his pocket, and the easy lay-in for Jonathan Merriman, and one, and the Slidell Tigers Den student section loves it. Foul on Dylan Ryan. That'll send Merriman to the line. He has 6 points already, looking to make it 7 as he heads to the line. The shot is up from Merriman, and it sinks. Working down, foul called. And that foul called on Merriman. James Martin to throw in for the Panthers. Ray. Up to Godock. Godock puts it up, and it's in and out of the rim, but the foul is called. And that'll send Moses Godock to the line. Foul on Tyrone Banks. Banks just checked into the game. The 6'6", 150-pound sophomore. Moses' shot doesn't go. One more coming. Spencer Aubin checks back into the game. Mason Ray will come out. Second shot, a beauty, sinks for Godock. 19-17, North Shore leading. We saw Harrington thought about taking that three. Merriman now. Side, Davis. Harrington back to Davis. And Davis gets it to Warren. Warren driving, splitting defenders, and lays it in. Good effort from Warren. Splitting defenders like it's nothing. 4:44 to go here in the half, and it's tied up at 19 apiece. It'll be Slidell ball. We'll have a throw in from Tyrone Banks. Banks inbounds to Trey Davis, 5'6", 160 sophomore. Davis up and in goes Tyler Harris. So Slidell has taken the lead 21-19. And that one batted away. Going the other way is Colby Warren laying it in. 8 points for Colby Warren tonight. 23-19. Martin bounce pass. Nobody home. Taken the other way by Harris, and the lay-in goes for Trey Davis. And the timeout will be called by North Shore with 3:52 remaining here in the first half. Slidell leads 25-19. Inbounds following the timeout. Mason Ray bringing the ball down court for North Shore. Ray driving, looking to lay it up, and doesn't go. Godock gets the rebound, put back goes. Moses Godock. 11 points tonight for North Shore already. And that one, three-point shot, it's a beauty. Travis Harrington sinks it. Mason Ray going the other way for North Shore as it's 28-21. Slidell leading now by 7. That pass up and the layup goes from Preston Ratliff. Back and forth, back and forth. Travis Harrington now lofts that one up. And Moses Godock comes down with the rebound. Mason Ray looking to set up the play. Pick from Moses. Three-point shot. Mason Ray is off the mark. And Tyler Harris with the rebound. Harris out to Davis. Now Harris telling Davis where to line up. Harrington up to Warren. Warren shoots. He is off the mark. And Ratliff comes down with it. Ray taking his time, bringing the ball back down court. Here's Aubin, and foul called. Slidell's cheering section does not like that call, nor does Coach Cimento. And checking into the game is Jonathan Merriman coming back in for Slidell. Deep throw in. Here's Dylan Ryan. And that pass doesn't go. It's taken back by Warren. Behind the back pass, Warren lays it in. An assist there from Jonathan Merriman. Good awareness behind the back pass to set that one up. Godock up to Ray. Dylan Ryan thought about that three-point attempt. Mason Ray will set it up, give it back to Godock, and Godock is fouled. Foul called on Tyrone Banks. He was all over the back of Godock there. That'll send Godock to the line. Slidell leads 30-23 with a minute 53 remaining here in the first half. Godock's shot is up, sinks the first one. Second shot coming. Players get set. Godock shot, that one off the mark. Rebound by Crawford and Ryan. Harrington. Back to Merriman. The reverse layup goes Colby Warren. He's having himself a night. 12 points already. (32-24). Slidell leading. A minute 19 to go here in the second. Merriman. And that one sinks. Spencer Aubin. Here's Tyler Harris. And putback goes from Colby Warren as Thomas's initial layup didn't go. Under a minute to play, 34-26. Slidell leading here at home. Mason Ray bounce pass out to Aubin. Aubin needs an option to pass to. He ends up bouncing it back to Ray. Gets it back to Aubin. Up, Godock dumps it off. And there, Mason Ray, 25 seconds to go, and they're just passing it around, looking for an open opportunity. And the travel called on Spencer Aubin as the pressure was in his face. And Colby Warren will throw in for the Tigers. Tyler Harris back to Merriman. 11 seconds to go, 10 to go as the clock winds down to halftime. Double team all over Harrington, and the reverse layup goes for Eddie Thomas. That makes it 36-26, and that is the buzzer that will take us to halftime. So Slidell leads 36-26 at half. To start off the second half, Slidell will throw in. Harrington starts off with the ball. Here's Harrington. Pass back, looking Tyler Harris. Down low, Colby Warren kicks it outside to Thomas. Harrington, bounce pass up to Warren. Warren lofting it up is off the mark, and Godot comes down with the rebound. So if you're just joining us, Slidell is leading 36-26 over their crosstown rival Northshore. And driving there is Spencer Aubin. Aubin bounce pass up to Mason Ray. Here's Godot, turn jumper, goes. Moses Godot has had himself a great game so far. 14 points. Here's Jonathan Merriman. Merriman to Harris. Merriman driving, puts it up, banks it in. 9 points for Jonathan Merriman, the 6 foot, 165-pound sophomore. 38-28. Pass back to Auburn. It's stolen away by Slidell. Good job by Harrington to adjust and put it in. There was a lot of speed coming behind that ball, and he was able to readjust, open his stride up, come down with it, and put the ball up for two. 40-28, Slidell leading. Here's Mason Ray, and loses the handle on it behind the back. Harrington, and it doesn't go, but the foul is called. That'll send Travis Harrington to the line. Harrington, 5'10", 145-pound. He's the only senior on the court at this time. And that one goes. The Slidell cheering section chanting just like football. And the second shot goes. Harrington is off the mark, and Godot comes down with the rebound. I don't know if I'd be chanting that just yet. There's a lot of basketball to play here in the second half. But Slidell very confident in their basketball team and very proud of their football team beating their crosstown rival. And we have a timeout called on the floor, so with 6:01 remaining here in the third, Slidell leads 41-28. So Colby Warren to throw in after the quick timeout. Slidell leading 41-28. Harrington. Slidell has had exceptional ball movement. Here's Merriman. They're looking to get it inside. Merriman to Harris. Down, Thomas is open. Jumper does not go. Rebound. Ryan comes down with it. Some Slidell fans still chanting just like football as they lead Northshore. Bounce pass up and stuffed down by Colby Warren. And they'll call it jump ball. So it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Mason Ray throwing in for Northshore. Quickly up, and that doesn't go. Colby Warren comes down with the rebound. Harrington, reverse layup, doesn't go, and the putback goes. Exceptional, outstanding play from Colby Warren there. Good hustle. .457. Mason Ray with the ball from beyond the arc, puts it up, it doesn't go, and Colby Warren, nope, he's beat out by Godot. The foul is called. So Mason Ray will throw in. Gets it inbounds to Spencer Aubin. The pass is taken away by Eddie Thomas. Slidell leads 43-28. For downtown, off the mark is Tyler Harris. Ray taking his time coming up court, waiting to develop a play, looking for an open player to toss to. Nearly loses the handle, but recovers. Lofts it up, is off the mark. Putback goes, though, from Dylan Ryan. 43-30. And a timeout called by Coach Cimento with 4:18 remaining here in the third, and Slidell leading 43-30. The throw in following the timeout. Hitting the ball back to Merriman. Under the basket is Thomas. He goes to lay it up and is off the mark. Godot comes down with the rebound. Going the other way, Mason Ray. Ray up, ball tipped by Thomas and taken back by Merriman. Moving it down court, Merriman to Thomas. Thomas looking for an option to pass to, gets it to Tyler Harris. Merriman, three-point attempt is off the mark from Harris, and Ray comes up with it and will bring it down court with 3.5 to go here in the third. Ray's pass taken away by Harrington. Harrington lofts it up, doesn't go, and once again, Colby Warren cleans it up with the putback. 18 points on the night for Warren. Under the basket is Godot, kicks it out, and driving Northshore. And we will have a throw in for the Panthers as Mason Ray heads to throw it in. Checking into the game, Trey Davis. Trey Davis comes in for Merriman. Davis, another sophomore. Quite a few sophomores on this Slidell team. Ball up, shot goes, and they tried for the alley-oop with Godot, but it's a no-go. And Tyler Harris, shot for three is off the mark. Thomas, rebound, Harris. And a foul called. Foul called on Thomas, 6'2", 150-pound junior for Coach Cimento's squad. 2:49 to play here in the third. Slidell's up 45-30. So Mason Ray to throw in for the Panthers. And a sub coming in for the Panthers now as Devin Myers checks into the game for Moses Godot. Ray bringing the ball down court. Bounce pass. Over and picked off by Harrington. He's been a ball hawk all night. Harris back out to Harrington. Harrington wide open. Harris. Thomas thought about taking the shot, instead pulls up. Here's Harrington, pump fake, drives. And Harrington for three, drains it. Travis Harrington, his second three of the night. The 5'10", 145-pound senior, Travis Harrington. 48-30, Slidell leading. Ray, and the ball came loose and a foul is called. Foul called on Eddie Thomas. So Ray looks like he got a nick on his head. So he has to come out, and checking into the game is Mason Jobert for Northshore. Pass lofted up, here's a fast break. Tyler Harris the other way, lay-in goes. 7 points for the sophomore. Minute 40 to go, and Slidell leads 50-30. Ball ripped away and laid up and put in by Trey Davis, the sophomore, the 5'6" sophomore. Minute and a half. Slidell leading 52-30 now. Bounce pass to Myers. Driving, too much on it, over the basket. Still in possession, Ryan, and the ball is slapped down by Tyler Harris, but the foul is called on the Tigers. So Myers will head to the line for the Panthers. And that one sinks. Second shot coming for Devin Myers. So that one sinks as well. Throw in Tyrone Banks. Inbounds to Davis with a minute 10 to play. It's Harris. And they gave Davis some room. Here's Harrington looking for three, but ends up passing out to Davis. Pick set. Davis, outside pass, and three-point doesn't go from Harris. This one will go out of bounds. Northshore will throw in. Devin Myers will inbound to Mason Jobbert. We're under a minute to go here in the third. Slidell up by 20. Here's Dylan Ryan. Spencer Aubin back to Ryan, attempting the three, drains it. 52-35 Slidell. 32 seconds remaining here in the third. Trey Davis passing over to Travis Harrington. And Davis, they're holding on to the ball, letting some clock run, trying to develop something, but 15 seconds to go here in the third, holding on to it. Davis driving. Pass is picked off by Spencer Aubin. Quickly the other way. Jobbert puts it up and blocked down by Harrington. Putback doesn't go, and Harrington gets the rebound as the buzzer sounds to end the third, and Slidell leads 52-35.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Fourth quarter starting with Colby Warren, inbounds pass to Jonathan Merriman. Here's Eddie Thomas. The Tigers have a commanding 52-35 lead over their crosstown rival, the North Shore Panthers. And there Colby Warren scores again. He now has 20 points on the night. That quickly the other way, windmill layup there, Mason Jobbert. And Tyler Harris. It's 54-37, Slidell. Deep three, drains it. Tyler Harris, my goodness. 57-37. Here's Mason Jobbert. And bounce pass to Spencer Aubin. And Aubin to Devin Myers. Myers, errant pass. Harrington headed the other way. He'll lay it up and it'll go and one as Jobbert fouls him. $12 points for Harrington tonight. An exceptional play the whole game. And it goes 60 to 37. Here's Jobert. Back to Aubin. Aubin driving, trying to get past Harrington. And there's Harrington. They have that lead, and Harrington not letting up one bit, still flying to the ball, and the layup goes for the Panthers. 60 to 39. Here's Harrington. Merriman. Bounce pass. Upturn. Warren kicks it out to Merriman. Merriman back to Warren. Puts it up. Banks it in. And one. That's 22 points tonight for Colby Warren. A masterful performance from him. Nettleson Warren to the line with 6:06 remaining here in the fourth. Shot sinks. Colby Warren, and he's only a sophomore. So, I mean, this kind of play, he's just warming up. And Preston Ratliff, that ball taken away. Handles have been a problem. And the lay-in for Warren. The crowd wanted a dunk. And he's saying, my bad. Ball off the ground, picked up and put in by Spencer Aubin. 65-41. Ball up, foul called. Foul called on Mason Jobert. That'll send Harrington to the line to shoot once again. Sinks it. Subs coming in. Cade Burson coming in for Northshore. Tyrone Banks into the game for Slidell. Harrington to shoot once again. That one off the front edge of the rim. Thomas comes down with it. Out to Harris. Harrington thought about that three. Now Harrison out to Harris. Puts it up. Jonathan Merriman puts it in. 68-41. Slidell over Northshore. Jobert thought about it and picked his pocket. Tyler Harris the other way, lays it in. This 70-41. Bounce pass up to Godock. Got a hand on it. Was Thomas. Throw in coming from Jobert. Throw in up to Myers. Spencer Aubin setting it up. And pressure all over from Slidell. Jobert. Bounce pass to Godock, and it's wrestled away. And Trey Davis is headed the other way for the Tigers. And attempting the three, draining it, Tyler Harris again. 73-41, and a dominating performance from Slidell here at home in this district rivalry matchup, this crosstown rivalry. Slidell leads 73-41. Slidell, the ball batted away. Northshore maintains possession. Loose ball as Myers tries to work it out. Getting the ball back to Aubin. Burson, Jobert. Just kind of working the ball around. Need to take some shots here in Northshore. And a foul will be called on the Tigers. It's on Trey Davis. subs coming in. Terrius Crawford into the game for North Shore. And Peyton Dahmer, a senior, into the game for Slidell. Ryan, back out Burson. Here's attempting the three off the mark. And that ball batted down by Crawford and went out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in for the Tigers as Tyrone Banks will throw it in. And Slidell at this point be looking to run out the clock. We still have 3 minutes to go, almost an eternity in high school basketball. That shot in and out of the rim, rebound, and the foul called on Dylan Ryan. And that'll send Slidell to the line. Shot up, sinks the first one. Michael Benedict checking into the game. And yet too many players on for North Shore. Dylan Ryan coming out. So Charles Miller now, the 5'10", 140-pound junior, checking into the game for the Tigers. Some fresh jerseys, checking in to get some playing time. Benedict gets the rebound. Benedict also plays for the North Shore football team. And we have a timeout called on the floor as Slidell leads 74-41 here with 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the fourth. So after the North Shore timeout, throw in coming from Cade Burson, inbounds to James Martin. Here's Terrius Crawford over to James Martin, back to Martin. They're trying to pass the ball around as best they can. Up and well short of the rim. Benedict goes to put it back and loose ball. And Peyton Dahmer comes away with it. 2:25 to go. It's Charles Miller, 5'10" junior. Miller working it around, passes up, and the lay-in goes for the Tigers. It's Washington. North Shore passing down King. Benedict over to Crawford. Driving the lane, puts it up and out of bounds, but he's fouled. The foul is called on Peyton Dahmer, the 6-foot senior. 1:54 to go in this one. Terrius Crawford to the line for North Shore, off the front edge of the rim and down. Second attempt coming. 1:54 to go. Second shot doesn't fall either, and Slidell comes away with it. They call a push on Burson. So it'll be a throw-in. Bounce pass. Up. For three, drains it, Shazam, Charles Miller. $1:28 to go. And the other way goes Slidell as they lead 79-41. For three, Dahmer is off the mark and Miller comes down with it. Tigers passing up. Here's a three-point attempt off the mark. Crawford. King, jumper, off the mark. Northshore comes down with it. No, Tigers come up with it, and we are under a minute to go in this one. An errant pass goes out of bounds. So as we're late in the season here, power rankings and wins a factor, you look to win the district and move on to get a good seed in the playoffs. Slidell, this is a commanding win, and they've been doing it. They've been winning a lot this season. So look for them in the playoffs. They could be a force. James Martin inbounds for Northshore. King outside, three-point attempt. Crawford drains it. 16 seconds to go as the Slidell fans know that this one is all but over, waiting for the buzzer and starting to clear out a little early. And that one off the backboard and down. Northshore working it down. 1 second to go. And the buzzer will sound to end this one as Slidell wins big at home in this district rivalry matchup, 79-44. So let's take a second to thank those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Slidell High School, where the Slidell Tigers win big, 79-44 over the Northshore Panthers. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.